guys. Hi, Priya. Priya, look. We both are wearing yellow today.
Oh my God, we both are wearing yellow. How did it happen?
I know. It's so exciting. And
Yeah,
especially on the day when we are recording about relationship, it's yellow.
exactly. Oh my God. Like, seriously, how we are connected.
I know. And look at the hairstyle also. It's like one side.
Yeah, our hairstyle is also same. There must be some connection between both of us. Like, oh my God, we are still like so best friends.
I know. It's like totally cool, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. Look, we don't have
Nail
we
pins also.
paint and pink lips.
Oh my God. That's too much for a day. Okay. I
Exactly.
find. That's really, really too much for a day. And especially on the day when we are recording.
Yeah, so we are really, we know that we are connected, like, from so many lifetimes. You're like bonded like the BFF thing.
Totally, totally, yes.
Yes. But then, Aarti, why are you not wearing sleeveless like me? Like you should think that you should know that I was wearing sleeveless.
Oh, I just wanted to wear t-shirt, so I wore a t-shirt, Priya.
But how did it happen? I thought we are BFF. You should know, no?
I know. And just couple of minutes back, you were happy that we both are in yellow, and now all of a sudden you are not happy.
Yeah, I'm not because you're not filling up my expectation. I expected you to wear what I am. Like we both are same, right?
But I don't have this yellow t-shirt sleeveless
Then
one.
you should call me and say you don't have so that we can wear the same dress.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll go and buy one if that makes you happy.
Okay, fine. Like fine. I can forgive you for that, but I really was expecting that you should be, you should do this basic sense. I thought you and I are
Sorry,
same.
Priya. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll go and buy. I'll in fact order online. But
Okay,
please for
fine.
now, can you smile and be happy? That's a fake smile.
Yeah, but I can't do more than that. You have really not fulfilled my expectation.
Okay, fine. Let it be. So guys, how many of you have actually experienced a situation similar like this? Now we just like as an example spoke about clothes, but then what topic that we want to actually cover is much vaster. It includes your thoughts, emotions, where you want to go, which movie you want to see. And in a relationship, it's so natural to expect the same things from the other person. And when we do not when we see a difference, that's when we get into arguments. That's when we feel that the other person doesn't like us, they have stopped loving us, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. And the other person has changed. Before they said that they will do what we do. We found out the similarity, but it has changed. And then they end up getting into like, okay, how can you cheat? How can you not keep up my expectation and blah 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 blah.
I know, and this goes on and on and on for just simple things.
Exactly. So, relationship, guys. So, we are talking about relationship. Just so when we started talking, like thinking about what can we speak today, we ended up talking for 3 straight days about relationship, and it is that vast. And we were trying to think that how can we do it in 20 minutes, and well, we've found out that we cannot do it. Okay, so today we are going to take a, a deep dive of one part of relationship, which is a romantic relationship, and we'll see how much we can cover, right? So Aarti, why don't you start?
So Priya, I think we have already given a start in terms of what happens in a relationship. But also, I would like to take a step back and explain like what exactly is a relationship. So relationship is nothing but your connection with the other person. Now that connection can be a romantic relation, can be a friendship, can be a relation between your mother, father, anything. So any with any person or an object that you're connected with is a relationship. Now it's also, and how many times we have heard that when we get into a relationship and people say, Babu, you complete me. Babu, you make me so happy. Babu, I'm your forever love. I love you forever and ever and ever. I don't know how can I live without you, my love, my Babu, my Shona.
Exactly, that's true. Like, so my question is like, when you say you complete me, does that mean you were incomplete? Does that mean the other person was incomplete? And what happens is, if that is true, that you are incomplete and you want to get a person who you want them to fill the void that you have in your life, you want a similarity, but you want them to enact in a way that is lacking in you. Okay, and that creates a confusion, a fight. That what I know about relationship is someone who is a connection, who has same thoughts, same patterns, same likes, dislikes like me. But then I'm asking for someone who complete me. It means all those things which I don't have, and when you start doing this, slowly you get into a web, a spider web of what is it, what do I want, where is it going? Okay.
True.
Yeah.
And like it's very surprising. So when you were talking about, you complete me and about this piece, so I just visualized two puzzle pieces, and once they join, that the puzzle is complete. Well, that's what everyone calls it, a relationship. But actually, if you look at it, every person, every individual is a complete person by it itself. And the question that you asked was so valid, that before entering into relationship, were you incomplete? Right, that you need some other person to come and complete you. Oh my god. So but then it's high time that we realize that you as an individual are a complete person by your own, and the other person also is a complete person, and when both these person meet, they create something greater for themselves and for the people around you. That's when we call the relationship successful. If we are finding people just to complete us, who can make us happy in these things, like small things, that's not called a happy relationship, and that will not lead you anywhere. It will
Yes.
just keep on adding problems in your life, small issues in your life, and you will be just engrossed in dealing with them and will resist or will stop to enjoy the other pleasures that you could have otherwise enjoyed.
Yeah, yeah. And a simple example is like, think that I have iPhone, like lots of iPhone. I'm an iPhone manufacturer, and Aarti has Android manufacturer. And like I want Android from her, and I'm taking Android, and she's taking iPhone. So there will be a time where I will have Android and she will have iPhone, and yet if I still want Android, she will not have anything to give me. Okay, same applies to her, and that's the place where we end up getting nothing from the person. Okay, but think of a place where you know that iPhone and Android both will do the same work. Okay, how about using here and there and understand that, okay, this is who she is, this is what she has, and this is what I have. So it is not that, and it does not also mean that it is incomplete. Okay, I'm complete as a whole and she is complete as a whole, and we both are there together creating a greater life, right?
I think what you were just talking about, I'm sorry if you want to continue something.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, so I think what you're just talking about is acceptance. So when you as an individual are a complete person and I as an individual is complete person, the next step which follows is acceptance of who you are. And that applies to you, that you should accept me who I am. And when we accept each other, our qualities, our skills, and everything, how we look like where we want to go, what do we want to eat, what thoughts, like it may be very cool that you may be a fitness enthusiast, but I may be like, I like yoga, you like outdoors. It doesn't make any one of us wrong. But then if we both of us are giving each other the space to do what each one of us likes, then you create harmony in your life. And I think creating harmony in a relationship is something that everybody looks for. Nobody wants arguments, right?
Exactly. And I remember, I think this we had with like between you and me also, Aarti, like when we were exploring that what else can we do, what creativity can we do. Okay, and then we both started, like we both joined painting classes. Okay, and yeah, like there's nothing wrong, but yes, I like seeing Aarti. I also joined painting classes, and I was like, wow, this is nice. She is feeling so good. I will also feel good. But then after spending couple of paintings, what I realized is Aarti loves painting. Like this is her soul, this is what she enjoys, and for me it is like a hobby that sometimes I will do it, sometimes I'll pull off. Okay, but then here, say for now, there may be two situations. One is I start proving Aarti that listen, painting is just for hobby, stop wasting your time. Okay, or Aarti starts like pushing me that painting is the soul, you must do a lot. So how the life will be, it will be jittery, right? I don't like after certain days I'm still painting because Aarti said that, or Aarti stopped because even if she liked, she listened to me and she stopped. How jittery it will be of both of our life, right? But then this is what we eventually discovered, that yeah, we both started liking the painting, and then slowly, for me it was just a part-time hobby, for her it's a different thing.
So true. And I think, Priya, when towards the end, when we were both doing the classes together, and when you stopped doing it after a month, even I stopped. And it's so, and that was so shocking. And like 2 3 months passed away, I didn't paint, I didn't sketch, like I was so frustrated that one day, like I had to paint. And then I realized, okay, I should now continue doing it. And to, you don't know, but today itself I enrolled for another painting class.
Oh
So
my god. Okay, that's like,
what a perfect example again. And I'm sure you did not know this.
yeah, I didn't know that. Thank God. Otherwise it would be creepy.
I know. In morning it says, thinking, oh, it's now been a long time for my painting, so I just enrolled. Anyways, so this is what happens in the relationship, when either you start doing, like Priya mentioned, either you start following me, or like me, like that's the way I did, that I stopped doing it, right? And in both of these cases, at least one person is not happy.
Exactly. Exactly, that's true. So, and also, see, there is not, so when there are places where you wouldn't know, like maybe if I was very very aware, the initial days when I joined painting, my intention would have been like, no, I'll do little bit. But that time I got driven by that. Okay, what Aarti no likes, I also like. Okay, it's okay. Like you don't have to go into guilty trip that, oh my god, I invested my time, my money, and all. At least you realized, can you accept and pull out? That's fun. And you always have a choice to again go and join back. Correct? So that is that's actually an essence of relationship. Okay?
True.
And still we are friends. Even you know, and we have no point of view.
Absolutely.
Right? So
But I think here,
yeah.
so when we look at the larger picture, you know, see, it's very common because we are living into separate houses. We are not spending our times together. Like we talk, we message, but it's not like 24 hours we are together in each other's thoughts.
Yeah.
But it becomes really difficult when a person, especially when you are in a relationship for a long time, you are staying 24 hours. And if this kind of interaction, like pushing and pulling, continues for that, like continuous days, that's when it starts becoming a burden to you,
Yes.
right? And that's when you have to realize that, you know, when you give each other the space, when you give the other person to do what they want, and in turn ask for the same space for yourself, when you get that space, then only you will create a freedom. So it's like, and also relationship is like, the more you push it, the more resistance you will get.
Yeah.
You relax it and both of you can enjoy in harmony. So this resisting and repelling is something that we should avoid, and that's like an example. Just try to fit this resisting and repelling in every situation, and then, you know, once you start doing that, like pick up one situation, deal with it, understand it, and also think, what more can you do, what else can you improve. Once you do that, it will give a person in a relationship much more clarity to
Yeah.
have a harmonious relationship.
So I think, Aarti, what happens is when both of them fight and they want to stay, like they want to be away for some time, like a break or something, lot of less learnings that we have, like we have taken from the society and people is like, oh my god, okay, they need a break, I hope they don't think of completely separating. Okay, that fear, what they do is, with that fear they either sacrifice for the other person, or they start, you know, again coming back to the person, no no, we should live together. We start using all those reasons, you know, no no, we are together, we should live together, we should stay together, let's speak up, let's solve, blah 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 blah. But that is the fear. That's not true. If you just give that, a small breakup is not the ultimate breakup. Okay, it's just for 1 hour 2 hour that like a relationship needs a breathing space to process what has happened. It's just like, you know, the person is taking the energy to process, and then they are ready, they're like charged up for take up, you know, and connect with you. So
So
this space
sorry.
is very important. Go ahead, Aarti.
Yeah, and see, I am that kind of a person. So when I get upset, I do not want to talk to anyone. And when someone comes and talk to me, I'm like, okay, now what? I'll get more irritated. Whereas some other person can be like, when they get stressed, they are okay to talk. Like they just want to talk and sort out the matter right then and there. And that's
Yeah.
what works for them.
Yes. So
So
we
now
both are
what do
saying,
we
Aarti,
do?
I also need some space. So yay!
And that's how actually, and that's working for us, Priya, because
Yeah.
we know, and actually, we both give each other the space whenever the other person needs it.
And it
But
is so
what
easy
happens?
to express that, you know, listen, I need some space, and the other person gives it. If the other person is not ready to give it, you can't even speak. If you say, I need space, they'll no, tell me why, and you can't
Yeah.
even give that. It's so jittery.
So what do you do when you get, like, let's say if you have other person which is just the opposite, they need to talk and you do not want to talk. So in that case, what do you do?
I usually snap at them.
Sorry?
I usually snap at them. If they're distant, I'll switch off the mobile and all, and I'll not talk. Okay. So but the thing is
But
that
do you think it's that easy every time?
it's not easy. I do that. See, so I'm only talking about me, okay? This part is little easier for me, but then it comes into my mind that when I come back, when I start talking, I have to say sorry or explain and make the person understand that why I need it. That part I don't like, but somewhere I have to do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but then see, it's not about. So what I'm trying to ask you is, like, in general, if we have to give an advice to larger people, what would that be in these scenarios?
Allowance.
My favorite word,
Yeah,
allowance.
my favorite word too, but I'm still working on it.
Of course, I am also. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, every day I say I practice allowance.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely. So I think we have covered at least the basic pointers. The relationship is a vast topic, guys, and it's like in 20, 20, even 30 minutes, we cannot do a full justice of what this topic has and what this topic can cover. We have
Yes,
just given few pointers, basis like a few, like a on a normal conversation basis. But then I think the takeaways from this is practice allowance, give the other person the space, and ask the space for yourself as well.
yes. And guys,
And
see, the entire conversation we did talked about um how to have a relationship together. But if there is a time where you know this is still not working, don't hesitate to leave. Okay, take a stand.
also, but then when you are talking about leave, I think that's also a conscious choice. You may want to take a break for some days.
Yeah,
Think through it,
yes,
okay? Unless it's a very abusive relationship, but think through it. And if you think that you can work it out, you want to give it a try, go ahead and do it. But not at the cost of your suffering.
exactly. And I wish we could cover this a little more, but yeah, you can but reach out to both of us. We are available to talk about it more.
And guys, if you have any question or if you want us to talk on specific relationship, maybe with some person or something, please do let us know. We can take another chat show, another episode, and we can talk about it. Because in our discussions, we guys, the main aim is to give you guys a little perspective. Then nothing else. So if you want a perspective on a particular topic, do feel free to reach out to Priya and me. We'll be happy to talk about it.
Exactly. Right. And plus your comments and your likes makes us happy.
Yes. And that also proves that we are in relationship with you all.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, then anything else, Priya?
Well, no, guys. Please be aware. Please be conscious in relationship. Don't buy into what anything anyone has to say about it. Uh, yeah, I think that's the key to have a good relationship. And I can give a lot of things, but I think
I
this
think
much is fine.
one last tip on a relationship, on having a great relationship, is learn to be happy. If you are happy, then you can have a amazing relationship. But if you're not happy yourself, you can't. The first step is be happy.
Exactly.
Yes. And on that note, have a happy day. Happy weekend.
Thank you guys for watching, and we will be back with another topic next week. So take care and have a happy relationship. Bye bye.
Bye bye.